Bit by bit, food waste adds up. Across the UK, what's wasted before it even reaches our fridge is now worth the equivalent of £1 billion a year. Damage, flawed appearance, and the cost of recycling are just some of the justifications for junking food. Growers, producers, and retailers together bin an average of 400,000 tonnes annually. That's about 950 million meals worth.
It really does impact the family's budget. So therefore, anything you can do in the home is going to be helpful. Now, what we're saying is that we acknowledge that we have a role to play into helping mums to save more money in the household. We can reduce the wastage in our own operations, but I think more importantly, we can start to influence the wastage that happens across the whole system.
For the first time, Tesco is expected to soon make public the amount of food wasted a year within its own UK operations. Figures will show that more than 56,500 tonnes, about 1% of all their products, gets thrown out. At private distribution centres like this, the company is trying to cut that figure. Food that's perfectly usable, but unsuitable for stores gets packed up and sent out to charities that feed the hungry. When you add in what's wasted by consumers too, the total value is closer to £13.5 billion. Families throw away around 6 meals a week. Over the course of a year, that can cost up to £700.
Even if economic recovery does reduce the pinch on family budgets this year, the cost of some basic foods will continue to rise. That's what the markets are telling us. So perhaps now more than ever is the time to put a system in place that reduces waste.
Pretty much all foods are going to cost more. Corn, coffee, meat, everything is going to go up in price considerably. In the long term, we're going to see an emerging middle class in the emerging markets that are really going to consume a lot more food and therefore push the price up.
The UK's Waste Resource Action Programme wants to halve the amount of discarded food by 2025. A target that, if achieved, should also mean the cost to consumers comes down. Poppy Trowbridge, Sky News.